In this video, I'll be continuing the Last Survivor of Tenancy Dock quest. But I have to change the time. Oh, what was that? Why did it turn black? Strange. It's about time. Let's go. Back here. Ah, you're both here. Hey, Buckley, any news? Surprisingly, no. Although I did come across some suspicious information. It dates back to when we were planning the construction of Easy Breeze Holiday Resort. Workers near the Tenayotlan huts often complained that their materials had gone missing. The missing materials were soon found in the wilderness nearby, but no one ever admitted to moving them. There were also rumors of workers being frightened by water rippling when there was no wind, or wild beasts being spooked for unknown reasons, all around the same area. Well, that just sounds like the work of an invisible usher. But why did they only show up in one area? I also found it strange. Maybe there's something special near the huts. Sounds like we'd better conduct some field work. Let me mark the location on your map. In the meantime, I'll head to the huts to check on my stuff. Okay. Interesting.
Let's ride!
According to Buckley, the head usher should be somewhere around here. Guess that means it's time to use Lena's magic carrots, right? Let's give it a try. You squeeze some juice out of the carrots and gently apply it to both your eyes and paimons. That smells fresh and yummy here. Is that painful? Hey, look! There's an usher right there on the lake. Whoa, Paimon can't believe those carrots actually worked. Oh. It's invisible. It's got the invisible usher and paint. Okay. So we can see it without carrots. I also want to get this. It looks really happy. Can't read that all in time. Paimon thinks the Sasha is playing hide and seek. Caught you. This is easier than Paimon thought. Oh, I'm there. Don't run away. Monsters, watch out! It's fine. I can deal with them easy.
Rise with the sun!
Looks like this is the last one nearby. They seem to like us a lot, huh? They're not scared at all. Time to head back to the huts. Wait, what? Wait, Citlali? Huh? Patchsoka, Paimon? Wait... Is this the first time having a playable character in a world quest? Well, apart from the one with Dane's Leaf, but I don't really count that as a world quest. Citlali, what are you doing here? I'm just as surprised as you two. That's a welcome surprise. I'm happy to see you too, Citlali. Were you invited to the resort to kick back and relax? If I wanted an easy breezy day, I'd have just stayed in bed. Are you just acting cute? So you're here because of Layla, I take it. Sharp as always here. Layla told me everything he saw. Everything points towards the Mare-Jivari. So it's really the Mare-Jivari. But didn't it, you know, disappear? If it really had disappeared, then it shouldn't be possible to perceive it in any way. I suspect that it's hidden by some kind of power, which would explain why Layla could see it. But enough of that. I'm not here for the Mare-Jivari either. My main target's the person who showed up in Layla's clairvoyance. Oh, so you know who they are then, Citlali? Do you remember that time we helped Layla get his spirit back? The whole time he was being tricked by that Kaluchu guy. Oh yeah. If I'm not mistaken, it was actually he that Layla saw during his trial. So I looked into the sky and found out he once escaped from Genshin while using the name Sanka. It turns out he's one slippy rat. Oh yeah, in Genshin's Travel Chronicles, think that was Enjou, I think. Kanish, you told me you've crossed paths with him before. In Enkanomiya? We've crossed paths? Wait, there's no way. It's Enjou? Enjou? Is that his real name? It could be another alias. Whatever he's called. He's a clerk who works for the Abyss Order. He's great at lying, and great at slipping away. Are you here to catch him, Citlali? So he's an Abyss Order goon. Well, we can't let him get away now, can we? That rat. He should know you don't mess with an old lady's pride. Yet that lousy friend took me for a fool. Just you wait. Granny Eatsley's going to make you regret the day you were born. Citlali, is everything okay? You're making a really scary face. Do you still have the stuff I left you with you last time? Stuff? Picture. Maybe you should take a look. Sunridge's relic. Alright, it's still in good condition. Now the other one. The map. From Mare-Jivari. This is interesting that actually has a lot to do with the event. Well, that's a relief. I was worried Enjou might have swiped them from you. That great big liar wouldn't dare show his face around us. Anyway, be careful. He's lurking somewhere nearby. Oh, he is? How can you be so sure? He may have gotten away from us last time, but I made sure to leave a mark on him. That way, I can track the rat, no matter what hole he decides to crawl into. As long as he's nearby, I'll be able to sense him. I had a vague sense of where it was from the moment I set foot in the resort. I never expected to bump into you two while tracking him though. So you're saying he's nearby? Yes. Unfortunately, the mark only gives me a rough guide to where he is. Otherwise, I'd have caught him immediately. We should work together, Patchsoka. I get a sense that Enjou might have something to do with that employee's strange behavior. Awesome. With Citlali here, there's nothing to fear. Oh. This has suddenly got a lot more interesting.
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first, so it's legally yours now.
And it seems to be, like, related to multiple other quests and events, which is interesting. We're good friends, Papa. Our mothers are good friends too. We promised to build this resort together. How am I supposed to face them when you're like this? If your mother gets ticked off, she'll get my mother ticked off, and then I'll be in the firing line. If that happens, you better believe I'm going to make it your problem as well. So, for the sake of our mothers, could you at least answer me and let me know you're listening? As Tenryotsun gazed upon the vast, burning plains, a turbid black tide welled up on the horizon. Black tide? Alright, I guess I should tell you how our fathers are faring. Hold on. You're awake? It's that old lady. Citlali? Ah, what is it? What old lady? Silence. Hold them off outside. If you get any closer, the next time you'll be seeing our mothers, is from the inside of a coffin. What? Master Poogly, we're here. Wait, what's going on? You look terrified. Papa, he's awake. And he called my mother an old hag. There's something wrong. His illness has gotten worse. We'd better go check on him. So this is that out of sorts employee. What? Hey you! Close off. What? Are you sure? That's a strange request. He's definitely not one of the resort staff. Last chance. Get rid of that disguise, or I'll make you wish you didn't. Hold on, something's not right. Citlali steps forward and tears away the costume. There's no one inside. Oh, all she is left with is a notchly costume with traces of lingering warmth. Are you kidding me? He got away. What's going on? Was Tenryotsun hollow on the inside? No, there was someone in the costume. Alright, but it looks like they stepped away just before we got here. But what if the costume was possessed? Ah, damn it! It must have been Enjou. Well, I can sense the aura of my mark on him. Wait, so the Tenryotsun we met just now was Enjou? In disguise? How long has he been playing us long? Probably since the beginning. Wait, if that's not Papa, then where's Papa? Oh, Archons! They deserve the scolding of their mothers are going to give me. Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. I can't believe Enjou tricked us again. We have to catch him. Patchsoka. It seems he fled in a hurry. My arrival probably threw him off. Which means he might have abandoned some things around the camp. Then let's get searching for clues. Oh, there he is. And that old hag. She's even more of a nuisance than I am. Guess I'll just have to wait and see how things pan out. Up on that cliff. Oh, I need to be human. He might have left some things around this camp in his hurry to leave. Let's take a look around. Oh. Okay. Investigative report. Mare-Jivari. No extant records suggest how the Mare-Jivari could have disappeared. It seems that all related information was raised alongside the Sea of Ash itself. The only speculation that remains to be made comes from an ancient legend. Thousands of years ago, a troop wandered through the lands. For flutes, they had swords. And for harps, they had bows. They performed for guests and also for foes. They once travelled through the desert, and they also set foot in the blazing Mare-Jivari. But mainstream history dictates that the Mare-Jivari only appeared 500 years ago, assuming the records of this ancient troop in their heyday are accurate. It may suggest that a temporal disruption phenomenon occurred in the Mare-Jivari. Temporal disruption. Time. Oh, what? Could the transcendent power of the abyss threaten even the flow of time? Is this about Venti blowing Mare-Jivari off the timeline? Cause that would make sense. Bakunawa, a gigantic beast that appeared on the western side of Natlan 500 years ago, accompanied by other abyssal monsters. Its body was like that of a mountain, and it devoured the tradespeople of Tenetry Dock. An out-of-control creation, identified as one of gold. Oh. Rhindaughter. One of Rhindaughter's that once attacked and swallowed parts of her body. Oh. Lacking in intelligence, Its actions are solely devoted to an instinct to devour. It is capable of infinite growth and is functionally immortal. However, unlike Rangers' other creations, or God's other creations, its immortality does not stem from the power of life, but rather a more transcendent form of abyssal power that may be beyond even our order's understanding. Oh. This is very interesting. Secret cave. Okay. Talk to Citlali. We found these 3 plots, and they're all incredible. About Bakunawa. Of all the abyssal monsters that attacked Netland 500 years ago. Bakunawa was the most terrifying. It was said to have devoured entire villages of tribespeople and could not be killed. Even when it was beheaded or had its body chopped into pieces, the remains would somehow continue to grow, seeking each other out and eventually forming a new, vitalized Bakunawa. Oh. That's creepy. What in the... How was it finally defeated then? I think they also mentioned Bakunawa in that one-step quest, the interlude chapter. Through Tenoch's sacrifice, he left Sunhunch. Let Sunhunch perform flageless engraving on his body in order to unleash the power of water spells. Then, Tenoch allowed himself to be eaten by the beast. Oh. With Tenoch's body as the ritual offering, Sunhunch summoned a miniature Night Kingdom inside Bakunawa's belly. That's crazy. The clash between the powers of the Abyss, the Lord of the Night, and Tenoch's spirit in Bakunawa's body led a violent explosion that shattered the monster into innumerable pieces. But I thought if he was in pieces, then he could just like come back to life. Yeah, remains would somehow continue to grow. So I don't think that would have killed it. Even so, some believe it never truly died. Yeah, I don't think it died. Because it said before if it gets chopped into pieces, it just continues to grow and come back to life. And at its rebirth was merely suppressed by the chaotic energies unleashed in the blast. If the right conditions are met, the beast's remains could potentially still grow into a new Bakunawa once more. We found 3 reports, and they're all incredible. Mare-Jivari. Enjou failed to uncover the mystery of Mare-Jivari's disappearance, which is good news for us. This hypothesis is a little hard to believe. We found 3 reports, and they're all incredible. Secret cave. Seems like Enjou memorized our map after he snuck a peek at it. And this is his redrawing of it. Judging by the markings, he must have found his destination. Bleh. So why didn't he do anything? He just wasted his time out here putting on a show. And given the cunning he's displayed so far, I doubt he did it without purpose. His act must have been necessary for him to break through certain obstacles. Now that we've read all 3 reports, what should we do next? Let's go to the place marked on the map. Good idea. Looks like we're pretty close. We just have to figure out what the Abyss Order is up to. Let's head out. Okay. Is it behind this waterfall? These rocks are a bit odd. Maybe they are hiding something. I knew it. Oh. Secret room. Oh, that just leads back here. Oh. Oh, this is what we saw before. Looks like we've reached the end. What's this? It looks familiar. Masters of the Night Wind thing. That's a Mystic Arts implement from the Masters of Night Wind. But how did it end up here? Paimon thinks we've seen these around. Can it transport us to other places, right? That's correct. Our tradespeople use them to transport themselves to the Chamber of Weaving or the Sacrificial Altar of Enigmatic Land. But this one doesn't lead to either of those places, evidently. Where do you think it goes? The only people who know that where it leads are the spellcaster and anyone else who's used it. Unfortunately, looks like this implement's too old to work. Too old? So old that its spirit has long since dissipated. I doubt that Enjou rat could have found a way around this either. Is there any way to, you know, cleanse its spirit? To make it work again? There is a way, but every spellcaster is like a different lock, each needing their own key to open. I'll have to figure out the structure of this implement's lock before we can get it up and running again. And just like that. Wow, Citlali, you're amazing. Obviously, look up my name in the Masters of Nightwind dictionary. You'll find 3 words. The real Shadil. Shadil? That doesn't sound like a real word to Paimon. Of course it is. It means a shaman who's the real deal. What about the definition of Auroran? A cultisham. A shaman whose skills you cultivated? No, a shaman who cultivates vegetables. Oh. You didn't write this dictionary yourself, did you, Citlali? That's enough jokes for now. Just give me a moment to look at... Wait, who goes there? Enjou? We were followed? Whoever you are, come out with your hands up. Us. The ushers. Just some ushers. You scared Paimon half to death. She thought it was that awful Enjou guy. Odd. Why are the usher following us? Maybe they like us. Puckley told us that Usher are the benevolent souls of the Mare-Jivari. They're friendly sorts, You mean how benevolent soul is one of the ways to interpret the word usher? I've heard that before. It doesn't solve the mystery of why they followed us all the way here. Hold on, I think I got it. Maybe they're just not... They're not just being friendly. What else could it be? Maybe they're after something we're carrying. If they're the benevolent souls of the Mare-Jivari, it would make perfect sense for them to be drawn to it. Do the honors, Petra. Take out Sunhudge's relic. Sunhudge's relic? Oh wow. The usher are really happy. They must have seen Citlali to get out just now. And followed us ever since. A reunion after all these years. What are they doing? Oh, they brought it back. The implant is active again. But how? Ah, it seems the usher were the key we needed for the lock. We might not know who left this implement behind, but the place it points to must have something to do with the Mare-Jivari. Should we go take a look around? Only if you're both ready. We can't wait too long. That rat from the Abyss Order is going to catch up to us sooner or later. Right, I kinda wanted to get the other things in the cave first. Set out as soon as you're ready. Oh, it's just this.
Strike a pose! Time to shine! How dare you! Let's ride! Burn it down!
Silence! Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first, so it's legally yours now.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. Paimon's a little worried about this one, but... Okay, let's go. Oh. Where in the world are we? I was unaware that such a place exists in that land. Paimon can't believe even Citlali doesn't know where we are. The last, my connection to the wire's been severed. What does that mean? It means we're probably not in that land anymore. Wait, what? Not in Netland anymore. This looks like Netland. Huh? How? We were in the resort just a few seconds ago. I'd explain it if I could. Even though I can't sense the wire anymore, I can still sense the Night Kingdom's presence. This doesn't make sense. Let's look around. Maybe we'll find some answers. Better than standing around and gawking. Let's move, but be careful. Oh. Oh yes, screenshot us. And I should get that.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is
Where I'm gonna be.
pure, while water from Lee...
I wanna be Lumine
This world is full of
for the screenshot.
In Inazuma, the water possesses...
Maybe like a close blur. Wait, but I don't want... Wait. Wait, how do you... later. Wait, is that correct? Seems like it might be correct. What is autofocus? No. I don't want that. Okay. That's cool. A weathered stone tablet. Most of its inscription is worn away. I cloak the enigmatic land and shroud this palace. Only the legacy of heroes may awaken. Shulevitz. Who's that? Even as the Netland tribes. Apparently it's not Netland. Are these the... To the giant, Tupac. Yeah. The different ancient names. Brave Minlek. Chief of the Mines, Sunjata. Young Burkina. She was the one in the... Oh, wait, what? The Niffa quest, I think. That's weird. There should be a weapon here, right? There were words carved onto the back of the stone. It belongs to Sunhudge. This was Sunhudge's weapon? Where did it go? Ah, could it be the relic? Let's put it there and see if it does anything. Wait, I wanna read this one first. Great winner, Rana Wanjuru. To the everlasting Tinoch, his remains are buried here. Quartermaster Sunhudge Kampor. His remains are buried here. Okay. You place Sunhudge's relic on the stone. What would happen if you hadn't done the event? that's the thing you get from the event, I think. So what would happen in that case? Would it just give it to you? Or would it be... Does it have a different storyline? Or a different dialogue? Look, the seat in the center. It's glowing. Patchsoka, do you wanna try sitting on it? Okay. Oh. Patchsoka, Paimon, where are you? Patchsoka disappeared. After she sat on the pedestal. Did she get transported somewhere else? It's too dangerous. I've got to follow her. Wait, no way. I'm the only one who knows what's happening. What's happened? I can't just rush in after them. The... Citlali. Can't stray too far from home. Oh, too far from me anyway. Either. If we all get trapped inside, we're dead meat. I can't just walk away. The embezzled rat can show up at any moment. I can't let him threaten Patchsoka and Paimon. This is bad. I have to find a way to inform Mawika, or at least leave a message that can be passed on to her. Oh my. I'm sorry to bother, but may I ask if this is the Hotel of the Sacred Flame? What stylish chairs it has? Is this... Enjou? When it rains, it pours. It is... Enjou. Oh my, could it be the fearsome Granny Citlali? The one who's been chasing me everywhere? When did you get into the customer service industry? What? An abyssal rat. Still running that rodent mouth of yours. Is this another one of your schemes? I admit that I can be somewhat loquacious, and I adore a good scheme as much as the next abyssal rat. But this is my first time visiting this tawdry establishment. I thought I'd be able to reach the Mare-Jivari through that woven scroll. Who would have thought it would take me here? I guess this is what people mean when they say it's a small world. Oh my, I must be disturbing you during your shift, Granny Citlali. I shall take my leave. See yourself out. My, you're really letting a perfectly good customer go. Won't this look bad for your key performance indicators? Why is he acting like this is a hotel? Granny doesn't have the time to entertain you right now, so please get your sorry mind out of my sight. Of course. I don't suppose this has anything to do with Patchsoka's mysterious absence. We're old friends, you know. Me and her. I just thought I should say hello, seeing as I'm here. No, we're not. Or perhaps I can draw your attention to her familiar scent left behind on that chair there. Might I investigate? Wow, scent. Guess I was wrong about you. Rather than a rat, you appear to be Petra's abyssal mutt. Why, I'm most offended. Such vitriol from the mouth of a dear old lady, no less. You mistake me. I'm just so touched that a little lost dog will travel 1,000 miles to reunite with its mistress is enough to move a granny to tears. Well then, eats Papa. Let the mangy dog perform his trick. Well, you have been taught how to sit, surely, or do you need a treat to coax you out of it? Coax it out of you? I must admit, as a representative of the Abyss Order, I am slightly perturbed by your sudden change in attitude, Granny. So, not a dog, but a scaredy cat instead. The Abyss Order can't possibly be full of cowards like you. No wonder they're wallowing in mediocrity. Wow. Think not of my incompetence and something all my colleagues possess. I am, as you first said, merely a rat, subject to the mockeries of others. Being cautious is how a rat survives, no? So, just to be sure that I'm not about to walk into a trap, how about we make a deal, Granny? The employee who is role-playing as a hero is currently safe. Might I exchange him for safe passage to the Mare-Jivari? No. As long as I can reach the Mare unhindered, I can guarantee that Papa will return to his friend, and all will be well. What do you think, dear Granny? And what exactly do you want to do in the Mare-Jivari? The elderly should know better than to hover over the shoulders of the youth, prying into all their personal secrets. Pimp, such flowery speech. It's a pity I can't be bothered to commit it to memory. However, you do best to remember every word I'm about to say. That seems a little unfair. Isn't it the duty of a grandson to listen to their granny? Keep those ears peeled, lest I peel them off your head. The throne behind me leads to a place none of us know about. If you want to go there, go there. You'd best become a compliant as a docile capybara. No vandalism, no hurting the flora. Find Petro and Paimon and ensure their safety. He is not going to do any of that. Understood. I swear in Petro's name to do as you say. You young people are always so keen on swearing oaths. As for an old-timer like me, I prefer a safer approach. I just need you to cooperate for a moment. What do you mean by cooperate? Hush hush, my ratty little grandson. This won't take long. It's Papa. Hold him down. What's she doing? Oh. Oh, wow. This is cool. Where the heck are we? We just touched that stone thing and whoosh. Now we're here. And Citlali's nowhere to be seen. This place looks like the Night Kingdom. Citlali said she could sense the Night Kingdom presence just now. Maybe this is why. But why are there traces of the abyss here? Didn't we get rid of them already? Maybe this isn't that land after all. It looks like Natlan, but it's not Natlan. It looks like the Night Kingdom, but there's no wire connection. And the abyss is still around. Paimon's getting scared. I just thought of something. What is it? Sunhudge once cast a border spell. Are you talking about that mini Night Kingdom he summoned? Wouldn't that mean the Mare-Jivari is right in front of us? Oh. We won't know unless we look. Then let's be careful. Oh, okay. Oh wait. Wait, can I... Okay, that's fine. And I think having a shot will be
What's the news?
good for photos. Yeah, this quest keeps getting more and more interesting. I'm very interested now. Okay. Thanks for watching the view. If you enjoyed the view, then you meant to watch more of my Genshin Star reviews. So, play some screenshots to watch. So, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.